you are invisible, and your dream client can't hear you over the noise of thousands of other VAs. And I am giving you the targeted niche strategy that acts as a laser, cutting through the competition and attracting the exact clients who needs you. So stop being broad and overwhelmed. Get surgical with your skills and end the struggle for visibility. Hey guys, it's me Nini and welcome back to Remote Philippines Job. And today I'm gonna help you figure out the niche that actually suits you based on your skills, personalities, and background. So, without further ado, let's begin. Now, let's proceed to what is a niche and why does it really matter. So, a niche is simply your specialty. So, ito yung mga specific service that you're really good at. So, hindi ka lang general VA, but you can also be a real estate VA, a social media manager, a podcast VA, a medical VA, a executive virtual assistant, and a legal assistant. So, bakit nga ba importante ang pag-choose ng isang niche? So, first thing is that you stand out in a crowded market. So, usually in the VA world, it is getting more competitive. And you are not just competing with Filipino VAs, but you are competing VAs from Africa, from Indonesia, from India, from Middle East, and especially the Europe. So that's why having a specialty makes you stand out immediately. Next is it makes your marketing clearer. So you're not just looking for a client, you are selling a service. So you're basically running a small business as a freelancer. And a business becomes more easier when you know who to serve and what you offer. So for example, instead of saying that I am a virtual assistant, you can say that I am an executive virtual assistant for weddings and event professionals. So mass targeted, mass powerful, and mass convincing. And third is that you attract clients who want exactly what you do. So if nursing graduate ka, pwede kang maging medical VA, clinic VA, dental VA, and healthcare admin VA. So, mas madaling makahanap ng client na pasok sa background mo. So, no need to start from zero. Now, let's talk about the broad niche and specialized niche. So, let's break this down. For the broad niche, the examples are general virtual assistant and executive virtual assistant. So, for the pros, it is flexible, easier to start, and wide range of clients. While for the cons, it is usually one client at a time, very competitive, and the tasks can be very heavy and mixed. While for the specialized niche, the examples are podcast VA, medical VA, social media manager, bookkeeper, and automation specialist. So for the pros, it has a higher income potential. You can handle multiple clients, it has easier way to brand yourself, and more in-demand long terms. And for the cons, it takes time to build authority, you need portfolio or samples, and it requires practice and upskilling. Now, how can you find your own niche? So you can pause this video and try to answer the following questions. So question number 1, what task do you actually enjoy? So it could be writing, video editing, talking to people, organizing schedules, or even content creation. So always remember that your enjoyment equals sustainability. Next is what skills do you actually have? So it could be from your work, from school, or even from your life. So for example, call center equals customer service. Booking flights for your family, even handling documents, teaching, nursing, HR, or even planning events. Next is what do people ask help from you? So, nagsasabi ba sila na pwedeng pa-edit, pwedeng pa-check naman ng grammar, or ikaw na maghanap ng hotel, at ikaw na rin na mag-organize. So actually, these are the clues. Next is to make a skill inventory. So you should write down your hard skills, your soft skills, the tools that you know, just like Canva, CapCut, Notion, Trello, or Google Sheets. You can also rate your skill level, your past job experiences, and your transferable skills. And lastly is to take personality or strength tests. So it could be the 16 personalities, the DISC, and the strength finder. So this will help you find your personality that could align you to your right niche. In addition, you can also do your research. So you should check from job platforms just like the Upwork, the onlyjobs.ph, and the LinkedIn. Next is to join some communities. So we also have our own communities here at Remote Philippines Job, so you can join us. Next is to follow job postings on TikTok, Facebook groups, and YouTube. And lastly is to observe what clients are actually hiring for. So for right now, they have executive virtual assistants, the social media managers, the short form video editors, the AI VAs, and the automation specialists are exactly booming right now. So you can be one of them if you want to try. Now here are the in-demand niches for 2026. So here are the list of the profitable niches that you can try. So first we have the virtual assistant niche. So this includes the real estate VA, the podcast VA, the executive VA, the medical VA, the legal VA, and the dispatcher VA, which is very in demand right now. Also, we have the creative and marketing. So this includes the social media manager, the email marketing specialist, the short and long form video editor, the funnel builder, and the content strategist. We also have the tech and admin. So this includes the project manager, the automation specialist, the setup system VA, the AI virtual assistant, the tech VA, and the bookkeeper or finance VA. And lastly, we also have the writing. So this includes the website copywriter, the email copywriter, the e-commerce copywriter, and the blog writer. So ito yung mga listahan ng mga niches na siguradong in demand this 2026. So take note all of these niches that could match your skills. Now for my final advice is to pick one niche. So after picking one niche, you could try to upskill, build a portfolio, and start applying. So you don't need to be perfect. What you need is to have one step ahead of the beginners. And if you're now ready and willing to start working online and get better clients, well, here's the good news. We are always hiring here at Remote Philippines Job. So the first thing that you should do is to fill out the application in the link description below. Next is we will reply within 24 hours or less. And if you already have a job but want extra income, we also have our referral program. So you can earn by referring other applicants to us. Simple, right? So whether you're a newbie or experienced, what matters the most is your attitude, consistency, and willingness to learn. So if you start applying everything that you learned today, you won't be just another applicant, but you will be the kind of VA our client keep for years. So check the link below, apply, and maybe you will be our next success story. So thank you for watching, and as always, keep learning, keep growing, work smart, and not just hard.